Hello everybody, hope you guys are having a beautiful day. And yeah, I did my usual going to the movies once a week. This time I only saw one film, pretty much just didn't see the other film. So I saw this one and pretty much called it a day. So let's get right into this. The film that we're talking about is The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes is an action-adventure drama. Coriolanus Snow mentors and develops feelings for the female District 12 tribute during the 10th Hunger Games. Film's runtime is 157 minutes. Film's rating is PG-13 in color. The film's, of course, directed by Francis Lawrence, known for the movies Constantine, I Am Legend, The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and based on the novel by Suzanne Collins. So, yeah, that description wasn't the best. That wasn't the best description because it really just says, yeah, he just catches feelings. But that was the one that they had. But yes, The Hunger Games, Ballad, Songbirds, pretty long title. And yes, The Hunger Games. I'm not the biggest, I can't say I'm the biggest fan because I've really never seen the films. I've only remembered seeing The Hunger Games, the original from 2012. And that was about it. I enjoyed the movie when I saw it, but I just never got around to seeing the second film. But here I am talking about, which is a prequel to the whole series, and it pretty much tells the tale of this man. And I enjoyed this movie. I'm not going to lie. I had a good time with this movie. This was a film that I am not going to lie. I was not looking forward to it at all. I was pretty much expecting this movie to be a dud. But I was very much surprised how good of a film this is. This is a very damn good movie. Very solid from beginning to end. Just very well made. The performances by everyone's pretty solid. And I just really damn enjoyed this movie and the story and the atmosphere. I just had a good time with this film, and the performances all around are pretty solid by everybody. Of course, you got the main guy played by Tom Blyth playing Coriolanus Snow, and yeah, his performance is pretty solid. Of course, I've never seen him in a film before, so this is my first time seeing him as an actor. And as a character, this is a quite interesting character, dealing with a guy who wants to pretty much come back. His family have not they haven't really gotten to the heads yet, so he was like thinking to himself, let me get this award and be the one to lead the family back to where it belongs. And the character's pretty cool. The thing I wished is they kind of deal deep with his personal thing. I wish we got more of a personal film with him, especially throughout the film that really needed it a little bit more. That's all I say. I wish I had a little bit more to grasp of story for that character, because I feel like as a character, this character is interesting. It's an interesting character. I'm not gonna say much about the guy because one, I didn't know the character. I went into this movie very much blind, not knowing who this person is and who this person's going to become. So I kind of like, if you don't know, I don't want to say it, but he's a cool character. I feel like I wish they could have just done more with it. But all around, the guy who played it did a good job. You also got Rachel Zegler playing the love interest, Lucy Gray Baird, who's a singer, who's pretty much chosen to be in the Hunger Games. And they have a little, I would say romance, but he wants her to win and sees her story and thinks, man, I want to help this girl. And kind of, in a way, catches feelings for her. And yeah, Rachel Zegler is pretty good in the movie. I don't see her as a bad actress. The hate that this woman's been getting lately is pretty big, but she ain't helping. She said some things that rile a lot of people out. So I don't hate the girl. I just see her as a very young actress who just doesn't know when to shut the F up. But she's fine in the movie. She's pretty. I mean, her acting skills are pretty solid for what I saw. Her emotions, and especially in scenes where she needs to be really push the emotions in, she did a damn good job. So I don't hate the performance that she gave in this film. I thought she was good. She was damn good. Of course, you got also Josh Andres Rivera playing Sejanus Plinth, who this character is like, he's in the chair. His family's very rich, helps him helps him get away with some shit. But also, he sees the Hunger Games in a way and wants to change things. He's kind of like the one that wants to change things around here. and sees the Hunger Games as just not a good thing and should be stopped. And yeah, I like the character. I thought the guy's performance is really good. He's really freaking good in this film, really showing the emotion and showing that he wants things to change, and he has the power to do so. And I like the guy. I thought the guy did a damn good job. You also got Hunter Schafer as Tigress, I think the cousin of Snow, and I recognize her. She was in Euphoria. I remember seeing her in that show, and she's good in the movie. She doesn't really have much of a role to really grasp on, but she's fine in the movie. I really just chosen her because I just recognized her from Euphoria, and she was good in the movie for what she did. You got the antagonist, Viola Davis, playing Dr. Volumnia Gall. And yeah, Viola Davis is easily the best actress working today. I did feel the villain was a little cartoony, like a cartoon villain. But I felt like she kind of overdid it in some moments. But she did still pull out a pretty damn good performance, even though in a way I kind of felt it a little cartoony. Like you could tell she had fun though. You could tell she had a pretty fun time portraying this character, and that she had fun doing it. And yeah, but a little cartoony for my taste. But she's good. She was good in the film. And of course, I think the one that really did pull a pretty damn great performance is Peter Dinklage as Dean Casca Highbottom, the co-creator of the Hunger Games. And Peter Dinklage is great. I think he's a damn good actor. There's some that he's said that kind of a movie kind of messed up a movie, specifically Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, saying things that, come on, man, they need a job. You can't just flat out say, hey man, Snow White, you gotta change things around here. But I found him, but he's still a fantastic actor. He's really good. And he's damn really good in this film. He does a very good job here as this character. And a character that I really love in this film, the one that I saw and I'm just like, I love this character, is Jason Schwartzman as Lucky Flicker, man, the guy who hosts the Hunger Games. He's a host, a weatherman, and yeah, he's great. I love his character. He is hilarious. He's an asshole. By all means, just an asshole. Just looks at these people like fucking, like nobody, like nothing. Has no feelings towards them. But he's great. He's hilarious. Jason Schwartzman just great in everything, especially this year. The guy's done so much with Across the Spider-Verse, and I'm just really seeing him in the Wes Anderson movies. I love this guy, and he's awesome in this film. He's really the bright spot and just the best part of this film. And also, you got a character that I just saw and recognized him immediately was Bern Gorman as Commander Hoff. He's from The Dark Knight Rises, and he plays a commander in this film. And he's pretty good in the movie, of course. And it's just cool seeing him in a film. Of course, recognizing him from that, one of my favorite trilogies. And yeah, all the performances are pretty solid by everybody. The direction by Francis Lawrence is great. This is the film that I really looked at Francis Lawrence and saying, yeah, he can do a damn good Bioshock movie. He can really, of course, with the immersion of this world. This is, of course, the early 50s or 40s, I think. I don't know. I can't really give you a year. But I feel like this guy can make a really good Bioshock movie. I hope he does. Hopefully he gets that opportunity one day. Him or Guillermo del Toro. I think those two could do a great job. And but the direction's very good. The screenplay by Michael Leslie. Michael Arndt, known for the screenplay credits of Toy Story 3, Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, and the video game Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. And yeah, it's a pretty well written film. The story's interesting. The characters are quite interesting. I just wish they could have done the character of Snow and really like showing this person and his as a character, really doing a character study in a way. But they did the Hunger Games. I was fine with it. The music score by the legendary James Newton Howard, known for scores for The Sixth Sense, of course co-scoring Batman Begins and The Dark Knight, and the score for this movie is amazing. That is one thing I took from this film, is this film's the music and the score is just fantastic. I really did love what he did with music. The DP by Joe Williams, known for the cinematography for Hard Candy, Limitless, and The Hunger Games Catching Fire. And this is a beautiful looking movie. I saw it on IMAX. I saw it on IMAX print, and this film is beautiful to look at. It is a very well shot film. One thing you could say about whether you like the story or in some character choices, the goddamn shots are amazing to look at. And I genuinely, this film was a beautiful movie to look at on IMAX. The editing by Mark Yoshikawa, known for films like Lime Life, The Tree of Life, and Slumberland. It's a pretty well edited film. It's 2.5 hours, lengthy, but I didn't find myself bored throughout the movie. I found myself very much engrossed with the story in this world, and I thought it was pretty well edited. Production design by Uli Henisch, known for The Princess and the Warrior, Perfume, The Story of a Murderer, and Cloud Atlas. And the production's amazing. You can tell the budget really struck home here. This isn't a straight to streaming film. This is a beautiful production. Like, everything looks fantastic. I gotta give respect to the costumes designed by Trish Somerville, who did the design for the costumes of films like The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, The Hunger Games Catching Fire, and Gone Girl. So she did a few of the Fincher films, and the costumes are great. Everybody looks fucking great in the movie. And yeah, the costumes are great. The action scenes are great, brutal, violent. I love how the camera, when the action's there, is like, oh shit, you're right there. You're right in that auditorium, and that's what I felt. I felt like I was in that auditorium during this event. And yeah, the action scenes are very gritty and pretty brutal at times. And all around, I enjoyed the Hunger Games Ballads of Songbirds. For me, not seeing all the Hunger Games movie, really just going into this film, just like, all right, let's see this film, see what we got. I truly enjoyed this movie. I really had a great time watching it. The world building, this atmosphere, the old school. I can really see Francis Lawrence making a BioShock movie. If they're gonna do a BioShock movie, I hope he's the one that they choose, or Guillermo del Toro. Those two could absolutely do a great job with the atmosphere of BioShock. Because BioShock, when it comes to video games, is probably the greatest atmospherical game of all time. That game, its atmosphere is incredible. So I think Francis Lawrence or Guillermo can do a fantastic job with that. And yeah, I had a great time. I think it's a solid watch. I'm gonna give it a solid 3 out of 5 stars. I think it's a good time. I can see myself seeing it again and maybe enjoying it more. I don't know. There's certain things I wish they could have done. Snow, the character of Snow, especially what leads to the end. I feel like I didn't see that progress of this character, and I didn't notice. Like, when I was watching the movie, I don't want to say much because I feel like this is spoiler heavy for the character, but I wish we could have done a little character study with this guy and this person of a man who would lead to something. And yeah, I had a good time though. I think this film is still a good movie. I had a good time. I enjoyed it.